Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you the fastest way to farm infinite trait rerolls for free. Before we begin, I'd just like to quickly mention that we do a free Game Pass coupon giveaway at the start of every video, and we're doing a bunch of giveaways in the Discord below. So please like and subscribe to be the first to see those codes, and join the Discord below if you'd like to join those giveaways. Anyway, let's begin. What this is an infinite macro that lets you farm your dailies, challenges, bounties, and infinites for gems. This will allow you to farm up to 96 trait rerolls from challenges, 6 from the dailies, 10 from the bounties, and as many as you can from gems, because it will farm you gems which you can reroll for shinies and then trade in for some trait rerolls as well. This macro is completely free, and the only thing you really need for this is Vanguards Macro, Lancer Evolved, Uryu Evolved, Takrada, and Sprint Wagon. You ideally want these units to have fortune on both the money units. It's not really needed, I believe, but ideally fortune on both the money units. I would get a Deadeye on Sungjinwoo Vanguard if you can, and then just a random trait on Lancer or Uryu if you can as well. Anyway, let's set this up. First step you need to do is join the Discord below. It's called Jolly Parrots. So once you join that Discord, you just want to scroll over to guides and download auto hotkey if you don't have it already. The next thing you want to do is head over to challenges, scroll all the way down, and then download the macro over here. Once you download the macro, it should turn into a zip file like this. You just want to right click and then press extract all, and then you should end up, after a minute, it might take a minute to extract, but once you've done that, you'll end up with this sort of file over here. You just want to head over to your Roblox, click private servers, and then create a private server link, so right over here. Then just double click this and then paste this up into your own URL. And once this, it says that probably isn't good. There you go, it does work. So once it works and it actually lets you in, you just want to make sure it does do that. Once it works and lets you in, you just want to copy this link, and then you want to open up your file over here. So this will open up like this. Then you want to head over to main settings, auto reconnect, paste this in here. So it shouldn't say share link, it should just be the game ID and then private server code at the end. Press save settings, and then you'll be golden for that. And then you just want to open up your Roblox, and it'll look like this. You just want to press F1, and then it will sort of fit inside the window, and then just press F1 just to make sure it does. Ooh, this one does not look like it's fitting within the window, so I'm just going to restart it. Make sure you're not in full screen mode. That is the issue that I made there. Make sure you're not in full screen mode, and that should fix itself. So if I press F1 now, see, there's no borders. You want to make sure you're not in full screen mode when you press F1, or else there will be a gap and that might bug something. You want to head into your settings and make sure all of these are enabled. So you just want to turn on the lowest graphics here as well. The next thing you want to do is set up your teams, and the teams are supposed to be using your units over here. So you just want to select teams and scroll all the way down. These last two teams are the ones that you're going to be using for the macro. So your team 8 and then team 7. So this one over here, the one right above, is going to be your this is going to be the team you use for your challenges. So what you want to do here is equip Sungjinwoo. I'm just going to equip the normal one. This is supposed to be the Vanguard Sungjinwoo, but just because I'm on my old account, I don't have that yet unlocked on this account. And then you want to equip your Lancer. Again, Vanguard Sungjinwoo Evolved version, I would roll a trait on him at least. And then again, your Uryu, and then you'd want your Takrada, and then your Sprint Wagon. So that's the team you want over here, and then your second team can basically be whatever you really want, but the key part is going to be that the last two units are going to be your money units. So let's do Diavolo. What else would I want? Honestly, if I had Sungjinwoo equipped, he'd be the first unit that I'd pop in there, but let's do Sukuna, Gilgamesh, Gojo. Again, this is just going to be a random team. This doesn't matter too much because, again, it's just mainly used to farm gems in the meantime, and you can use those to unlock some shinies and then trade those in for some rerolls. Boom. So once you have your infinite mode team ready, what you want to do is go over to placement settings and set this up. So basically, again, it's going to be all of these units that you sort of want to set up here. My first unit is going to be, so you just want to make sure this is selected on infinite, by the way, because this is currently on challenge, so this is just set up by itself. You want to make sure this is selected to infinite, so not challenge. So once this is set up to infinite, I'm just going to do Diavolo. He is a 2 placement, so I'm just going to change that over to 2. And then again, you can select auto skill, whatever skills you want to select. It basically will let you set him up over here, so you don't need to actually do anything. Sukuna, and because he's a monarch, he's just going to be a single placement. I'm going to turn on the auto skill just so he can just keep spamming his domain expansion. Third slot is going to be Gilgamesh. Again, you don't actually need the exact names or anything like that. Third placement, auto skill. And then even Gojo, max upgrade, 3 placement, auto skill. And yeah, that's exactly how you can save and then press save. All of that be saved up. So whenever you actually start running it, it's going to know exactly what to do with your team. Let's just go ahead and go teams, equip the first team. And then once you're ready, if it's 2 times weekend, again, this is mainly for the, this is for if you have a webhook setup. But again, I'm just going to do this. I would honestly suggest that you just skip the daily challenge part. I would just do it manually and just not check that, I guess. But again, yeah, 2 times a weekend. I'm going to select that because it is 2 times a weekend at the moment. It's going to farm bounty plus infinite and then trait rerolls because that's what I want it to farm. So the only thing you need to do once you've done that is just press F2. And as you can see, the macro will basically just start doing everything for you by placing units and everything and whatnot. And in order to stop the macro, just press F3 and that will be that stopped. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video helped. If it did, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps out the channel a lot, and I'll see you in the next video.